Reminder: alcohol consumption is not permitted inside the facility during active operations, unless you are a registered driver.
Remember, by remaining in Los Demonios, you consent to possible harassment, injury, or dismemberment. Emergency services are currently unavailable. Have a productive day.
Would the registered owner of the black Nissan Altima, with a "Follow Me for Sloppy" bumper sticker and missing passenger side mirror, please report to Lot 2. Your vehicle is currently smoking.
This live program will begin shortly. City personnel are preparing materials.
Attention visitors, please avoid the main hall. A tourist experienced their first sloppy and didn't make it to the restroom on time. Alternative routes are recommended. Thank you for your cooperation.
Los Demonios has the highest vehicle-related fatality rate per capita and ranks #1 for aftermarket weaponized automotive accessories.
Attention, the current program will begin shortly. Any unauthorized attempts to interact with equipment may result in delays.
Attention, citizen complaint hotlines are currently operating on an indefinite hold. Thank you for understanding.
Attention, the current program will begin shortly. Any unauthorized attempts to interact with equipment may result in delays.
Attention, citizen complaint hotlines are currently operating on an indefinite hold. Thank you for understanding.
Attention visitors, please avoid the main hall. A tourist experienced their first sloppy and didn't make it to the restroom on time. Alternative routes are recommended. Thank you for your cooperation.
Los Demonios has the highest vehicle-related fatality rate per capita and ranks #1 for aftermarket weaponized automotive accessories.
Reminder: alcohol consumption is not permitted inside the facility during active operations, unless you are a registered driver.
Remember, by remaining in Los Demonios, you consent to possible harassment, injury, or dismemberment. Emergency services are currently unavailable. Have a productive day.
Would the registered owner of the black Nissan Altima, with a "Follow Me for Sloppy" bumper sticker and missing passenger side mirror, please report to Lot 2. Your vehicle is currently smoking.
This live program will begin shortly. City personnel are preparing materials.
Would Security Team Delta 6 please respond to the East Corridor? A patron has poured Dr. Pop into a water cup. Thank you.
Welcome to Los Demonios. Today's transmission is being brought to you for your awareness and mandatory participation.
Attention visitors, please avoid the main hall. A tourist experienced their first sloppy and didn't make it to the restroom on time. Alternative routes are recommended. Thank you for your cooperation.
Attention, citizen complaint hotlines are currently operating on an indefinite hold. Thank you for understanding.
Would Security Team Delta 6 please respond to the East Corridor? A patron has poured Dr. Pop into a water cup. Thank you.
Welcome to Los Demonios. Today's transmission is being brought to you for your awareness and mandatory participation.
Reminder: alcohol consumption is not permitted inside the facility during active operations, unless you are a registered driver.
Remember, by remaining in Los Demonios, you consent to possible harassment, injury, or dismemberment. Emergency services are currently unavailable. Have a productive day.
Would the registered owner of the black Nissan Altima, with a "Follow Me for Sloppy" bumper sticker and missing passenger side mirror, please report to Lot 2. Your vehicle is currently smoking.
This live program will begin shortly. City personnel are preparing materials.
Attention visitors, please avoid the main hall. A tourist experienced their first sloppy and didn't make it to the restroom on time. Alternative routes are recommended. Thank you for your cooperation.
Los Demonios has the highest vehicle-related fatality rate per capita and ranks #1 for aftermarket weaponized automotive accessories.
Attention, the current program will begin shortly. Any unauthorized attempts to interact with equipment may result in delays.
Attention, citizen complaint hotlines are currently operating on an indefinite hold. Thank you for understanding.
Attention, the current program will begin shortly. Any unauthorized attempts to interact with equipment may result in delays.
Attention, citizen complaint hotlines are currently operating on an indefinite hold. Thank you for understanding.
Attention visitors, please avoid the main hall. A tourist experienced their first sloppy and didn't make it to the restroom on time. Alternative routes are recommended. Thank you for your cooperation.
Los Demonios has the highest vehicle-related fatality rate per capita and ranks #1 for aftermarket weaponized automotive accessories.
Reminder, alcohol consumption is not permitted inside the facility during active operations, unless you are a registered driver.
Remember, by remaining in Los Demonios, you consent to possible harassment, injury, or dismemberment. Emergency services are currently unavailable. Have a productive day.
A little bit of technical difficulties there. The mic wasn't on. But welcome in TikTok, the Purple app. I can't say that. We're being censored already. YouTube, and I believe Instagram. Those are all channels you can find us on. I'm going to be referring to this transcript here and try not to deviate from it as much as I can. I'm a little nervous as they've injected me with a horse tranquilizer, and my body is responding abnormally. The red skin, that should go away soon. My name is Buford Bubba McGee Jr., son of Bubba McGee Sr., clearly, the late and great racer. I'm not a racer. I picked up newscasting. Shout out Sir Quan Rogers. He's calling in soon. I believe. Oh, there goes Bubba. There goes Bubba down there. YouTube. This is Los Demonios Public Access. I believe on the horizontal format we have a better layout. Curfew, I believe curfew remains at 9:13, not 9:12, not 9:14, 9:13, and that's in civic. That's a civic notification. Also, body retrieval hours are still from 6 to 7 a.m. Please label your remains clearly. Last names do help. Surprise swamp ass checks are being conducted at random, and also specifically, that means you, Aaron. Couple of topics today. We'll start with the weather. Acid rain is expected after midnight. Locals do know what that means. Also, a tire storm advisory has been downgraded to probable. We're just getting word here. Stay inside or don't. The curfew has been lifted. We are not your parents. Just be careful. Today's topic, a sophomore racer, Buddy Motherfucking Lightning, has been arrested on military cloning allegations. O.J. Simpson admits he only joined the league to see if he still has that fucking dog in him. More on that later. Highway 6 reopens, but we do stress. I have an advisory here. It seems I've lost that. Oh, here it is. Thank you. Highway 6 remains blocked due to construction. Do not make eye contact with workers. Avoid the highway at all costs. Do not ask questions, and there is no detour. There have been some casualties reported. 2 minor fender benders, 1 spontaneous combustion, and 4 missing after attempting to measure the construction site. Is that doo-doo-doo? That is doo-doo-doo. There's Pooh Bear with the weather. There's a shitstorm after midnight. Winds 30 miles per hour coming from the west, carrying shit. The tire storm probability is 42%. Rotate responsibly. If struck by an airborne rubber, assume liability. This is essentially now just a FaceTime. Can I get hired? What's your resume? I think we need a teleprompter and a meteorologist. Astronaut, philanthropist, playboy, and Iron Man. Those are good qualifications for it. I think you might be overqualified. What would you do? What would you bring to the news station? This ain't McDonald's, hire me. Send in a script. Send in your opening pitch. I would be the greatest on the green screen. I'd like to read a monologue from you. There's actually nothing on these papers. We actually do have an interview with Dale. Not the Dale you're familiar with. Question, is this your car? Depends. You got the money? Buy it back or get it in blood. This is Dale, the tow truck driver. 74 cars and 12 trucks have been impounded, and someone was reportedly breathing under a tarp. If your car is missing, call Dale, and you can buy that back. And here's weather. It'll be shitting dogs and cats, so watch your back. And back to you, Jay Savage. That's pretty good. We do need a weather segment. Let's see. Here we go. This is a different filter. Okay, that one's good. I do think we have some stats to report on. Let's see this. That's unbelievable. Is Poe in here? Can you show Poe? Analytics. He's right here. There's a warrant out for his arrest. Teleprompter challenge. I'm gonna hide. Okay, let me do this. I'm gonna do the teleprompter challenge. Fresh. What's that sound? What sound? You hear something? Is it the... What does it sound like? Oh yeah, it actually is. Every time I load something up, it just reheats or like starts back up. Need a fan. I'm watching a movie. Buddha Bear in Sao Paulo, Brazil is watching a movie. Let's see. I want to do this teleprompter challenge. I wish I could have clipped that. Okay. Excuse me. Oh my god, the teleprompter's up. This is actually pretty fucking scary. I'm gonna try to. Oh Lord. You can hear the mic. The mic isn't. The mic isn't being suppressed, so you'll hear everything. I'm on this teleprompter app. Let's see how well this does. Whoa, this is scary. What do I read? Los Demonios Public Access Nightly Broadcast. I wasn't supposed to read that. Not yet, at least. The speed is at 10, so I might have to. Alright. This is bullshit. I can't even get the good evening. Oh my god. Alright, I got this. From the top. tonight. Good evening, citizens. My bad. You got this. Good evening, citizens. You're watching Los Demonios Public Access. Trusted, verified, and league sanctioned. I'm your host, Buford Bubba McFucking Gibb Jr. Tonight, a rookie driver fails to report the league. A rookie. It's my first fucking day, guys. Me next. Let's keep. Whoa. Tonight, a rookie driver fails to report. What does he fail to report? I think this. Okay. Tonight, a rookie driver reported is missing. I'm just gonna have to make some shit up here. Can I change that? Shut. Okay. What is the rookie driver failed to report? What is the rookie driver? They didn't make this. Okay. First of all, let's start from the top. I don't know. This is. He fails to report his swamp ass. Welcome to. This is a cool app, actually. Welcome to the first broadcast. Oh shit! Hold on, guys. I'm charging the teleprompter. Whew. I got the. Okay. I'm gonna reel it back. You are watching Los Demonios Public Access. Welcome to the first airing. That sounds good. Airing of our nightly broadcast. Trusted, verified, league sanctioned. League sanctioned. Buford McFucking G. Oh no, wait, a sophomore. I guess this is just rewriting now. Buddha bear. You hear me tipping and typing? Alright, here, typing typer. Okay, here's gonna be the full typewriter test. Or teleprompter test. Okay. It's so easy when. Okay. Start a new one. Okay. I already fucked up. Alright. Good evening, citizens. You are watching Los Demonios Public Access. Welcome to the first airing of our nightly broadcast, Los Public Access. Trusted, verified, and leak sanctioned. I'm your host, Buford McFucking Gee Jr. I'm a little ahead, so I'm going to use this time to just abusing that paper. Tonight, our top stories: a sophomore driver arrested on cloning charges. Buddy McFucking Lightning. Scroll up. Sorry, that's our veteran teleprompter back there. A sophomore driver arrested on military cloning charges. The league addresses O.J. Simpson's comments and the mysterious presence of masked figures on Highway 6. Is that was close. Fuck, that was close. That last part fucking tripped me up. Okay. Okay, here we go. Take it off, take it off, take it off. Shake it off. Beaver. Good evening, citizens. You lose it as fast as you get it. Good evening, citizens. What the? Good evening. Good evening, citizen. How long is the evening? Good evening. Good evening, good citizens of Los Demonios. Don't try to ad-lib it. Fair morning. I want to do one of these. Good evening, citizens. Good evening, citizens. Oh my God. Good evening, citizens. You are watching Los Demonios Public Access. Welcome to the first airing of our nightly broadcast, Los Demonios Public. Why would it say it twice? Go ahead and write a script. Scripts. This is the script. The teleprompter website generates one. You are welcome to the first airing of our nightly broadcast. We thank you for your. We thank you. What do we thank you for? We thank you for your. Oh, that's a good word. Viewership. Here we go. What should I lead with good night? Okay. Good evening, citizens. You're watching Los Demonios Public Access. Welcome to the first airing of our nightly broadcast. We thank you for your continued viewership. As always, our program is trusted, verified, and league sanctioned. I'm your host, Buford McFucking Gee Jr., son of the late and great Buford Bubba McGee Sr. Tonight, our top stories include a sophomore driver arrested on military cloning charges. Buddy Lightning addresses his allegations. The league also addresses O.J. Simpson's comments and the mysterious presence of a masked figure on Highway 6 remains unsolved. Is that a potato? Oh. Holy shit. We'll just cut it. We'll cut it. We'll cut to here. But first, curfew remains in. Ogre. But first, curfew remains in effect after 11:30. Not 11:29, not 11:31, 11:30. In districts 3 to 6. This isn't a public punishment. This is a privilege. Citizens found loitering. You can tell when they got away from it. Holy shit, this is gonna be. Curfew remains in effect after 11:30 in districts 3 to 6. 6 to 7. This is not a punishment. This is a privilege. Citizens found loitering near the track after hours will be assumed to be participating and will be targeted. Participation is final, and so is death. Here's our top story, coming from Buddy McFucking Lightning. The sophomore driver has been taken into custody following allegations of illegal self-replication. Authorities confirmed early this morning. Lightning was detained, not Lightning Queen. Fuck you. That was, okay. I think I have the first two sections down. Not Lightning McFucking Queen. This isn't Pixar. Where were we? Military cloning? Buddy was detained after failing a routine DNA sweep in Base 6. Officials state that two identical biometric signatures attempted to clock in for the same heat. The league does permit backup driver. The league does not permit backup clones. Surveillance footage shows one version of Buddy entering the garage bay. What the fuck? Okay. This is twisting me up. Officials state that two identical Buddy Lightnings were found. Oh, we already went through that one. I need to calm my heart down. Okay, we did ask for a comment. Oh my god. Buddy Lightning responded, "We just wanted to better the odds." Dumb as a bag of shit. The league reminds all competitors, death racing is a singular experience. If you die, you die. If you wanted to win, you try fucking harder. Any additional versions of yourself will be confiscated, and the league is currently responding. Oh, this is okay. Alright, I'm just gonna read it as it follows. I'm fucking, what am I in control of? This paper has nothing on it, nothing of value. Here we go. The league responds to O.J. Simpson's comments. Our next story, the league responds to O.J. Simpson's comments. In a recent interview, 5-time champion and current 9th-season contender O.J. Simpson made statements regarding track manipulation and selective obstacle deployment. He suggested that certain drivers are fed to the course, which is true. The league has Okay. And selective obstacle deployment. He suggested that certain drivers are fed to the course, which is true. The league, however, responds in a formal from the top, or from before. The league responds in an official statement, and I quote, "The track does not favor, the track does not target, the track reveals." Poetic. That's the end of the quote. You don't need to tell me on the fucking teleprompter. I can't even slam this anymore. I always want to do an E. I won't. Not yet. All right, let's. You can cut it, right? Okay. That was our in-office respondent, Puda Bear. Unconfirmed sources claim O.J. requested a private walkthrough of Turn 5 prior to last week's main event. That request, however, denied. The league does not negotiate with instinct. This app, I'll be your editor, don't worry. Thank you. Fans gathered out, okay. I need to breathe. Fans gathered outside the administration building earlier today, chanting, "Let him speak." Security responded by increasing the volume of the national anthem. That's good. That one was a good one. Highway 6 update. Reports continue to surface of masked figures standing along Highway 6 during post-race traffic. Drivers describe them as motionless, silent, reflective. One trucker claimed the figures turned in unison as he passed, which isn't all that fucking surprising. Another claimed there were more of them in his rearview mirror than on the shoulder. What the fuck does that mean? Can we fact check that? There were more of them in his rearview mirror than on the shoulder. The league has clarified that these are road safety volunteers. They are not armed, they are not signaling, and they are not counting. Citizens are advised not to make contact and to avoid the highway at all costs. Eye contact Eye contact may be misinterpreted as consent. Wow. I didn't write this. Traffic casualties. Here's the traffic and casualties report. Three eliminations last. It's hard to tell when one is ending and one is going on the teleprompter, Bob. Traffic and casualties. And here's our traffic and casualties update. Three eliminations. New York. Oh shit. Okay, let's continue. 3 eliminations. Fuck you. And now for traffic and casualties. 3 eliminations just last night. 1 appeal. Fuck. Good evening, citizens. Face ass. 3 eliminations last night. 1 appeal. 0 refunds. That's just how the league does it. Highway 6 remains partially blocked by a vehicle that refuses to cool. Fire crews report the engine continues to turn over despite the absence of internal components. This being normal. Please drive around it. Now. Now for the weather. Clear skies, dry heat, a whole lot of swamp ass. Winds carrying a light dusting of rubber shard and burnt paint. Sunset will still arrive, blood orange and unapologetic. Temperatures to drop after the temperatures to drop after midnight. Sounds travel further in the cold. If you hear engines outside your window, wait, those aren't engines. Count to 10. If they're still there, you were scheduled. What the fuck does that mean? Community reminder. The disposable button buyback program continues to Friday. Wearing the active killer button marks you. Wait. That's not right. Hold on, we're turning up the speed. You were scheduled. Community reminder, the disposable buyback program continues through Friday. Wearing the button marks you as active. Active status may be recognized by any driver, including those off duty. Including those unregistered. Remove it if you wish. Or don't. The city appreciates your enthusiasm. This has been Los Demonios Public Access. Trusted, verified, link sanguines. Link sanguines. League sanctioned. I'm Buford McFucking Gee Jr. Remember, if you see something, report it. If you hear something, ignore it. If you are followed, maintain speed. Good night, citizens. We'll see you at the track. Johnny! Holy shit. You just missed it. Bruv. Shout out Johnny and Yuji. You guys joined suspiciously. Are you doing red face? This is a side effect. I know how it looks. This is a side effect of a combination of things. You guys just missed the teleprompter. I guess we'll start from the top. Good evening, citizens. You're watching Los Demonios Public Access. Welcome to our first lead, and I lost it. Okay. Good evening, citizens. You're watching Los Demonios Public Access. Welcome to the first airing of our nightly broadcast. We thank you for your continued viewership. As always, our program is trusted, verified, and leak sanquished. From the top, rat emoji. Holy shit. Okay. Good evening, citizens. You are watching Los Demonios Public Access. Welcome to the first airing of our nightly broadcast. We thank you for your continued viewership. As always, our program is trusted, verified, and league sanctioned. I'm your host, Buford McFucking Gee Jr., son of the late and great Buford McGee Sr. Tonight, a sophomore driver arrested on military cloning charges. The league addresses O.J. Simpson's comments and the mysterious presence of mass figures on Highway 6 for... I'm gonna start from right there. Get on that fiber. We need we're accepting actually field respondents. I can't believe Johnny's in here. This is a lot harder than it looks. The mysterious presence of mass figures on Highway 6 remains unsolved. But first, curfew remains in effect after 11:30 p.m. in districts 3 to 6. This is a privilege. Citizens found loitering near the track after hours will be assumed to be participating. Participation is final, and so is death. Our top story, a sophomore driver by the name of Buddy fucking Lightning is in custody after alleged self-replication charges. Authorities confirmed early this morning, oh my god. It's hard. It should be. The teleprompter and the computer is fucking overheating. Sophomore driver Johnny DVO arrested on military cloning charges. Nicknamed Twin Spark was detained after failing a routine DNA sweep. You got this, Buford. Sophomore driver Alyssa Del Rey taken into custody after allegations of military cloning charges. Authorities. Oh, we're skipping that one. No, we're not. I just gotta change that. Sophomore driver. Buddy fucking Lightning. Sophomore driver Buddy fucking Lightning arrested on cloning charges. I can't believe people do this. Hire me. Send resume. We gotta do honestly, we'll do a submission segment. You can do a voice track or a video, and then we'll just play it on here. I wish I had the Discord popping. I don't believe in us. Our top story, a sophomore driver, Buddy fucking Lightning has been taken in custody. If you've been to jail, you're hired. That's a prerequisite. Okay. I gotta adjust some of this. It's too much word vomit. Some of this is too like my vocabulary and dyslexia. The teleprompter app is handling a lot of the. It's probably using AI. Excuse me. There's not enough transitional like verbiage in a lot of these, so I don't know. Oh, I bet you they practice for fucking days. Wow. I've got to rewrite some of this. If you watch the VOD, dude, I've been just trying to say this for hours. Well, an hour now. But pre setup, I was also doing that. Hold on, I'm tipping and typing. Teleprompt, I don't know how to spell that. Teleprompter. It's called free teleprompt or qprompter.com, and they're handling a lot of the heavy work. Wait, hold on. Let's give it up for Alyssa, Wi-Fi, and Johnny. They're too kind in here. This is a full room. There's so many people in here. Okay. I'm trying to get some of the... This new Wendy Williams. I'm already fucking losing my mind. Okay, hold on. Okay. See, this is more. This is a little smoother, but I'm still probably fucking this. What other shows should I do? I'll have to tighten this one up, but we're building up the segment. We could put this on Tubi. We could go global. Hold on. What would they chant? What would they chant? Here we go. I gotta take another breath. Okay. I'm doing this on 30 speed. On qprompter.com. I'm your host, blah blah blah, Buford. Yada yada yada. Okay. Tonight, sophomore driver Buddy fucking Lightning arrested on cloning charges. The league addresses O.J. Simpson's suspicious comments, and the mysterious presence of masked figures on Highway 6 remains unsolved. But first, curfew remains in effect after 11:30 in districts 3 to 6. This isn't a punishment; it's a privilege. Citizens found loitering near the track after hours will be assumed to be participating. Participation is final, and so is death. Our top story: sophomore driver Buddy fucking Lightning has been taken into custody following allegations of illegal cloning. Authorities confirmed early this morning Buddy was detained after failing a routine DNA sweep in Bay 3. Officials state that two identical biometric signatures attempted to clock in for the same race. The league permits backup drivers. The league does not permit backup bodies. Surveillance footage shows one version of Buddy entering Garage Bay 3. The other version never exited. When asked for a comment, Buddy responded, "Eat shit and die." The league reminds all competitors, death racing is a singular experience. If you die, you die. Any additional clones will be confiscated. You die. Any additional clones will be confiscated. Our next story, the league responds to O.J. Simpson's suspicious comments. In a recent interview, the five-time champion, now competing in his ninth season, addressed questions about why he entered the league in the first place. Simpson was quoted saying, "He joined to see if I still had that fucking dog in me." The comment, raw and unfiltered, quickly circulated across fans, drivers, and league officials. Tonight, the leaguers responded, calling the remarks personal in nature while reaffirming its commitment to professionalism, competition, and driver conduct. Officials stopped short of disciplinary act. Hold on. Give me a fucking. Reaffirming its commitment to professionalism, competition, and driver conduct. Officials stopped short of disciplinary action, but sources say internal discussions are ongoing. Meanwhile, Simpson has not walked back the statement. With the season entering a critical stretch, the question now becomes, is this gamemanship or a warning to the rest of the field? Hundreds of fans gathered outside the administration building earlier today, chanting, "Let him cook." Security responded by increasing the volume of the national anthem. Let him cook. Security responded by increasing the volume of the national anthem. Our final story, what's Fiverr's email? Our final story comes from the local highway. Reports continue to surface of masked figures standing along Highway 6 during post-race traffic. Drivers describe them as motionless, silent, and reflective. One trucker claims the figures turned in unison as he passed. Another claimed that there were more of him in their rearview mirror than on the shoulder. The league has clarified holy shit. The league has clarified that these are road safety volunteers. They are not armed, they are not signaling, and they are not counting. Citizens are advised to not make eye contact. Eye contact may be misinterpreted as consent. Traffic and casualties report for tonight: 3 eliminations just last night, 1 appeal, and no refunds. Highway 6 remains partially blocked by a vehicle that refuses to cool. Fire crews report that the engine continues to turn over despite the absence of internal components. This is normal. Please drive around it. I'm ready to rip this up. Weather for tonight: clear skies, dry heat, and a whole lot of swamp ass. Winds carrying a light dusting of rubber shard and burnt paint. Sunset, though, will continue to arrive blood orange and unapologetic. Temperatures drop after midnight. Sounds are traveling further in the cold. Remember, if you hear engines outside your window, wait. Count to 10, and if they're still there, you were scheduled. Another community reminder: the disposable button buyback program continues through Friday. Wearing this button marks you as active. Active status may be recognized by any off-duty or on-duty driver, even those unregistered, including those unregistered. Remove it if you wish, or don't. The city appreciates your enthusiasm, as always. This has been Los Demonios Public Access. Trusted, verified, and league sanctioned. I'm Bubba McFucking Gee Jr. Good night. That was it. Here's the final report. Fucking chewed up. I think I bit the top. We'll see you at the track. Good night.